Hi class, we're going to be going over Chapter 7, Depressants and Inhalants. Here is the history and pharmacology of depressants. But before barbiturates were chloral hydrate, which 1 to 2 grams of this could induce sleep in less than an hour, and it is great for a gastric irritant, which is why they would say it's a bad way to go. Mickey Finn was prosecuted for slipping chloral hydrate into girls' drinks, who would then be robbed by one of his house girls. Mickey Finn entered our language as slang for a drug added to someone's drink without his or her knowledge, and you would say slipping someone a Mickey. What humankind can use, some will abuse. Formaldehyde. This is an effective as a CNS depressant with little respiratory depression and a wide safety margin, but it does have an odor that permeates the breath of its user. This was used to sedate patients in mental hospitals before the 1950s. Barbiturates. They were the first CNS depressant prescription medications to be widely used and abused. Barbiturates are placed according to their duration of action, which also corresponds to how quickly they were taken by mouth. Duration of action is how long a drug's effects last. For anxiety, low doses of long-lasting pills were prescribed. For sleeping pills, high doses of shorter-acting drugs were prescribed. Overdoses, combining alcohol and the drug. Having too much causes respiratory depression where breathing slows. People took too much of these to get high when they found out they had similar effects to alcohol. Taking high doses regularly results in tolerance and dependence. Meprobamate, FDA-approved CNS depressant. 15 years later, it became Schedule IV controlled substance after finding this causes psychological and physical dependence like barbiturates. Methaqualone. Even after Japan had overdose issues with this drug, the U.S. packaged it reading addiction potential is not established. Physicians were overprescribing, and by 1985 this drug is no longer available and is listed on Schedule I. Benzodiazepines were the first marketed under Librium. Librium was a more selective anti-anxiety, leading psychoactive drug and prescription drug across the board, and it's taken over by Valium. With wide use, dependence and overuse was seen again. Rohypnol is a benzodiazepine, the date rape drug. Non-benzodiazepine hypnotics are Ambien, Sonata, Lunesta, and Schedule IV drugs. Now,